Okay, for today's Tuesday Take 'em tip, we're going to be showing you one way our family likes to use our canned venison. Some of you might not know what exactly to do with it. We're going to be making a venison tip with peas over noodles today. You can use potatoes or rice or even a spaghetti squash. But it's really super easy. It'll be ready in less than 15-20 minutes, and this is what we do with it. We're gonna just open up this can here, and I'm gonna just strain off the broth into the pitcher, and I'm gonna save the meat for a little bit later on in the recipe. I'm gonna bump this up to maybe 3 or 4 cups of sauce. So I'm adding water here. I'm gonna season it with just a little extra salt then. And because we have 3 cups of liquid, I'm going to be adding 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. If you did flour, you could add 6 tablespoons of flour. Cornstarch will make a clear gravy. And I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. So I'm just gonna whisk this together. Doesn't look good yet, but it will be. We have our water getting hot over there. So when that is boiling and this pan gets hot, we will see you back here in a minute. We'll be using some frozen peas in our recipe today. I'm going to be dumping this gravy, sauce, whatever you want to call it, into my pan, my skillet. And this will just take a minute to thicken, and because it's cornstarch, you don't have to sit there and stir it and stir it. Okay, this sauce is already starting to get a little bit hotter, so it'll start to thicken up here. We're starting to get some bubbles here, and I am gonna add just a little bit more cornstarch. So we're just gonna whisk this in as soon as we get the lumps out. Okay, this isn't quite as thick as I would like it, so I just mixed up a little more cornstarch I added. We're just gonna add that to our sauce here and see how it's already turning thicker. I'm gonna lower the heat here, and we're gonna add our peas and our meat and maybe some garlic. I am gonna go ahead and add a clove of garlic to this, and I'll bump the heat up when I get the meat cooking again. I just wanted to mix that up. I'm gonna add the meat in. And this is our venison. You can use any kind of wild game or, chicken or whatever you have. We've done this with antelope and venison. You can use bear. We've done it with bear. You can use any waterfowl, goose, duck. So we're gonna turn this up a little bit, get that heating through, and our water is ready here. I'm gonna salt that, and I'm gonna be adding these are homemade noodles. You don't have to use homemade noodles. Plenty of times we haven't used homemade noodles, but I had them ready today, so I'm going to use them. I just add about a tablespoon maybe, I don't know. One more. Perfect. We're gonna add a little bit of butter to this. All right, we'll be plating it up. Until next time, scout 'em, hunt 'em, tag 'em, eat 'em.